How's it going? I hope you guys are enjoying this class so far. It's so weird. We're already, I think we only have 3 weeks left. Okay, so I'll be doing at least 6 more practices, including this one, or not including this one, and at least 3 more meditations. I hope you guys are enjoying the meditations. Again, I just found out that I can read these comments on Canvas that I've never even known I could read before that you guys are making on the assignments, and I am loving reading them. So please keep them coming. All right, we are going to focus on Chaturanga today, Chaturanga and Up Dog. So it's going to be kind of a more physical practice. And for this, I actually want to get started in a standing position. I generally don't like to start standing just because I always feel weird and awkward starting standing, but we got to do it today. So I just want you to find a spot on your mat. I think I'm going to actually start at the end of my mat just so you guys can see me a little bit more in the frame. If you guys want to start at the top of your mat, awesome. Okay, but I just want you to start by checking out your feet. We want to be about hip width with our stance. And hip width is going to mean a lot of different things because we all have different shaped hips. So what I want you to do is I want you to find those pointy hip bones right here. And then think about shooting a straight line all the way down to your feet. So for some people, that might be 1 fist. For some, it might be 2. For some, it might not be any. So hip width is going to be different for everyone. All right, once you've got that, I want you to grip the mat with your big toe and your pinky toe. And then take it around to your heels. I want you to try and even out that weight on both sides of your heels. All right, we've planted that foundation. Now let's close the eyes. We're going to move up the body, up the shins. When you get to those knees, think about lifting the kneecaps up, engaging through the front of the legs. When you get to that lower belly, pay attention to that breath. Move up to the rib cage. Still noticing that breath. Spread open through those collarbones. Still paying attention to that breath. Relax the shoulders. If it feels a little more comfortable, you can give just a slight drop in the chin to the chest. Start to fire up that breath. I want you to just inhale those arms up to the sky, reaching up, and exhale the hands back down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, take them down. One more time, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, down. This next time we'll be folding forward. So inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold forward, bending through the knees, letting those hands drop down to the mat, letting that chest drop down onto the thighs, relaxing down here. Rocking side to side, finding a little bit of movement. Next inhale, you're going to take those hands up to either the knees, the thighs, or the shins. You're going to take that gaze out to the front of your mat. You're going to draw your shoulder blades together. We're going to be here for just one moment for a couple of breaths. Because flat back is something that has a tendency to get skipped over quite a bit in classes. But it actually is a foundational pose for so many of our things, including chaturanga. So right here, feel the shoulder blades draw together. Feel that engagement through the shoulders. They're drawing away from the ears. Okay, next exhale, let's take those hands down to the mat. And then I want you to walk out to plank. Once we get to plank, we're gonna drop those knees down to the mat. So just like our flat back, this is where we want our shoulders in our prep for chaturanga. You wanna draw those shoulders away from the ears, draw the shoulder blades together, lead open with the chest, hands are planted firmly into the mat. On an exhale, I want you to bend into those elbows halfway, and then inhale, push up. Exhale, bend into the elbows halfway, inhale, push up. Now when you're doing this, think about drawing those shoulders away from the ears, keeping open through the chest. Okay, finding that spot. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more time, exhale, bend into those elbows halfway, and then release all the way down to the mat. Hands are still right by the side. I want you to take the top of your feet, place them on the mat. So I don't want to have toes curled under, I want feet on the top of the mat. Hands are right by the side. On an inhale breath, you're gonna push into those hands, lifting that chest up just a little bit. And then exhale, take it back down. Inhale, push into those hands, lifting that chest, and coming back down. One more time, inhale, lift that chest. And exhale, push through, this time roll those toes back over, push through the knees, push through the hands, and find your down dog. Pedal into those knees. And on an inhale breath, let's walk those hands back toward the feet. And exhale into that forward fold. Inhale, let's roll it nice and slow. Exhaling, back to that strong standing position we started in. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands to knees, shins, thighs, whatever. Flatten out that back, draw those ears away, shoulders, and hands back down to the mat. Let's walk out to our plank. Drop to those knees, pull the shoulders away from the ears, open up the chest, and exhale, bend into the elbows halfway, then push back up. Exhale, bend in halfway, and push back up. One more time, bend into them halfway, then release all the way down, flip to the top of the feet. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, curl those toes under, push through the knees, arms push back, finding down dog. Okay, your next inhale, let's walk back toward those feet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend up, roll up, nice and slow. Finding that strong position we started with. And when you're ready, inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands back down to the mat. And walk yourself forward to plank. Drop those knees. Exhale, bend into the elbows halfway. Push back up. I told you it would be a little more physical today. Exhale, push halfway. Inhale, up. Exhale, push halfway, then release all the way down. Flip to the top of the feet. Inhale, lift up through that chest. Exhale, curl the toes back under, push through those knees. Push back, down dog. Bend into those knees. And then walk back to the feet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend through the knees, roll them, nice and slow. Exhale, finding that strong standing position. One more time, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat, walk out to plank. This time, I want you to stay up in this high plank, lifting those knees. So this is very similar to our standing position. Okay, on an exhale, we're gonna bend into our elbows halfway, push back up. Exhale, bend into the elbows halfway, push back up. One more time. This time we're gonna push into the elbows halfway, flip to the top of the feet. Inhale, lift that chest. Exhale, push back, down dog. Come back to that breath. Pedal through the knees. We're gonna do that one more time, but we're just gonna pull ourselves forward to plank. Exhale, bend into the elbows halfway, flip to the top of the feet. Inhale, lift that chest. Exhale, push back, down dog. And you can stay here or drop to your knees, sit back, take a child's pose. Remember, feel free to move around in your child's pose if you want. Shift the hips side to side. Roll the wrists. And when you're ready, pull yourself up back to tabletop. We haven't been here yet today, so let's take a couple cat-cows if you want. Remember, moving with your own breath. And then curl those toes under, lift those hips, finding down dog. Okay, next inhale, you're gonna sweep that right leg up, three-legged dog. Remember, keep those hips square. I know it's this tendency to want to like open them up and be real big. We'll do that at some point, just not today. So keep those hips square. Exhale, you're going to pull that knee into the chest, shoulders shift over wrists, and then step that right leg through. Okay, let's find our foundation before we go anywhere. So make sure that big toe, pinky toe, either side of the heel, knee stacked over ankle. And when we're ready, let's sweep up, finding our high crescent lunge. I'm kind of still in the frame a little bit. And next exhale, let's twist that left foot flat onto the mat, open up, finding our warrior two. So this front knee, we want to be pretty bended. Now, you don't have to be at this big 90 if that doesn't feel right in your body. If it does feel right in your body, then do it. If you want to bring it back a little, just as long as we're stacked over that ankle, that's really all I care about. All right, let's check out that back foot. I want you to shift your weight to the outer edge of your foot, almost like we're lifting that middle arch, lifting up through that inner thigh. Okay, inhale. We're gonna take this left arm down to our thigh. We're gonna take this right arm up. We're gonna do a little bit of a back bend. And then on our exhale, we're gonna take this right arm down onto our leg. This left arm is gonna shoot straight up into the sky. We are in extended side angle. All right, this right hand, I'm gonna take it and set it on the front of my leg. I'm gonna slowly straighten this right leg and send this right hand down to the top of my ankle. Left arm is still shooting up to the sky. All right, next, I'm gonna slide that hand back up on to my thigh, bending into that right leg again. Left hand still shooting straight up into the sky. And then I'm gonna exhale, taking my left hand down to the mat. Right hand frames out my front foot. Spin up on my left toe. Step back, find my down dog. Pedal through my feet. Noticing the difference in that left quad versus the right. You should definitely be feeling something there that you're not feeling here. Okay? Now we're gonna do it on the other side. And I'm gonna face this way, so hopefully you can see it better. You just don't see my face, which I guess is fine. All right, let's make our way back to down dog. You guys are probably still there because you didn't shift around like I just did. Okay, weight shoots into that right foot. You're gonna inhale, sweep that left leg up. Square out those hips. Exhale, shoulders shift over the wrist, left knee draws into the chest and steps through. Find my foundation. Make sure that knee is stacked over my ankle. Pull that left hip back, which we should be there because we've got those square hips, right? All right, once we've got it, let's inhale, sweep up. Find our high crescent lunge. So you can even give yourself a little manual adjustment if you want. Shift those shoulders or hips to the front of the room. All right, when we're ready, let's exhale, open it up, warrior two. So this back foot, let's talk about it. We want to shift our weight to the outer edge of the back foot, almost like we're lifting up that arch. If you can see, my knee is stacked over my ankle. And again, you can lengthen it and be in this big 90. But if that doesn't feel good in your body, just step back a little. Yoga is all about how it feels in your body. Not mine, not anyone's, but yours. All right, on my inhale, right hand's gonna come down to my thigh, left hand's gonna come up, going into a little bit of a back bend, and then exhale, I'm gonna take that left hand down onto the quad. Right hand is now gonna shift straight up to the sky. Extended side angle on the other side. Keep that knee stacked over the ankle. Keep that weight shifted into the outer edge of the right foot. Okay, I'm gonna take this left hand, place it on the front of my knee. I'm gonna slowly straighten my left leg as I slide my left hand down to the front of my ankle. Keep in mind, I'm not locking out that front leg. I'm keeping like a slight bend in it. So slight that it looks straight. This is triangle, if I didn't say it on the other side. All right, let's bend back into that left knee, bringing that hand back up onto the thigh. How's this right hand feeling? Good? All right, let's take that right hand down to the mat. Spin up on that left toe, right toe. Left hand sprays out that front foot and step back, down dog. Pedal into those knees. And here we go. Inhale, sweep up right leg. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, sweep up, high crescent lunge. And exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse that warrior. Exhale, find your extended side angle. Let's stay here for a few breaths. And if you feel like you've got a little more mobility now that we've done some warming up, you can take this right hand down to the floor or to a block if you have one. But I still want you to stay open up through that chest. All right, let's slowly straighten that right leg as we slide that right hand down to our ankle. And again, if the mobility is there, you can place that hand either in front or behind your foot. I like it in front. Okay, bend back into that right knee. Hand can stay on the mat or up to the thigh. And then let's take that left hand down, spin back on that back toe, step back, down dog. Okay, weight shifts into that right foot, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, pull it through. Inhale, come up, high crescent. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, left hand comes down onto that left leg. Right hand goes up to the sky. Again, you can, if that mobility is there, you can take that left hand down to the ground. And if that hand's on the ground, you can leave it there. Slowly straighten that left leg. If anything is hurting, bothering you, make sure to stop doing it. If it's hurting to look up to the sky, look down at the mat. Look forward. One of my very favorite yoga teachers has a saying, if it's hurting you, don't do it. All right, let's bend back into that left knee. Hand can stay on the ground or come up onto that thigh. And then right hand comes down. Frame out that foot, spin back on that left toe, right toe, step back down. Pedal into those knees. And let's walk those hands back to the feet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up, nice and slow. Exhaling, finding that strong standing position. Here we go, inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flatten out that back. Exhale, hands to the mat, walk out to plank. Exhale, bend into the elbows halfway, flip to the top of the feet. Inhale, open up that chest, up dog. Exhale, push back, down dog. Couple of breaths here. And when you're ready, inhale, sweep right leg up. Exhale, pull it through. Inhale, sweep up, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, right hand down, extended side. Couple of breaths here, feel the body. Pull that right hip back. Push that tricep against the knee. Opening up, noticing how you feel. And when you're ready, inhale, straighten that front leg. but keep a soft bend in it. Again, stay here. Pay attention to how you feel. And then bend back into that right knee. Left hand comes down, frames it out, spins back, and step back. Pedal into those knees. And inhale, sweep left leg up. Exhale, pull it through. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse that warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Stay here. Pull that left hip back. Move that weight to the outer edge of the right foot. Notice how the body feels. Does it feel better if you bend a little more in that front knee? And when you're ready, inhale, straighten that front leg. But don't lock it out. Hopefully you can see the difference. Soft bend, locked out. Soft bend, locked out. All right, let's bend back into that left knee. And right hand comes down, frames out, spin back, step back, down dog. And drop to the knees, sit back, take a child's pose. Roll the wrists, come back to that breath. What's my time at? Whew. Sometimes when I get going in these vinyasa flows, I have a tendency to go for a long time. And I've been trying to keep these videos kind of short-ish, just for the fact that it is hard to follow along online. And I'd rather you do 20 minutes of yoga than not do any. So that's kind of my thought process behind keeping these to the 30 to 40 minute range. All right, when you're ready, let's just sit up, move over to our hip, spin those feet around, and make your way to the middle of your mat. So we want to have those feet flat onto the mat, nice and straight up through the spine. Always kind of trying to relax those shoulders. Ready to go down? Let's take the arms out to the side. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, roll all the way down, take those hands overhead, stretch those legs straight out in front of you. Enjoying that it's the first time we've laid down in our practice, and practice was pretty physical today. And draw both knees into the chest. Rock side to side. And I want you to set that left foot down onto the mat. Left knee is bent. We're going to take this right foot, set it on top of the thigh. And then just kind of push that right knee out. And when you're ready, you're going to lift that left leg off the ground. Grab behind that hamstring. Just give yourself a good little stretch. Try and keep those feet pretty active. Either flexed or pointed. I like to flex when I'm here. All right, release the hands. We're going to take them out to a T. We're going to keep these feet in this same position, and we're going to twist over to the left. Bring that right foot flat down onto the mat. come back, bring that left foot back onto the mat, left knee bent. Maybe push that right knee out one more time, and then take that right foot down. This time, left foot goes on top. Open up through that left knee. And let's bring the foot off the mat. We're gonna reach through, grab behind those hamstrings. Keeping those feet active. And release the hands, take them out to the mat, palms facing down. Let's twist over to the right, taking that left foot flat onto the mat. Come back to center, keeping that right foot flat on the mat, right knee bent, maybe push that left knee out a little bit. And then let's pull both knees into the chest and finding that happy baby. So grabbing the outsides of the feet, elbows should be on the inside of the thighs, rocking side to side. You can straighten. Just do whatever feels good. So from here, you're gonna make your way into your final resting pose. That can mean something different for everyone. It can mean having the soles of your feet together with the knees open, palms facing up. It can mean one knee bent, one leg straight. It can mean both legs straight. It can be hands overhead, on the belly. It can even be laying on your side or the front onto your stomach. Shavasana can mean any position that you can find that stillness in. And I'm going to end the video so that you can take your Shavasana for as long as you want. It can be 5 minutes. That's generally what I teach in a class, is about a 5-minute Shavasana. It can be 10. You can use it as your meditation. Just take these moments, these minutes, to pay attention to how your body feels, what's going on in your mind. Put some music on. Do whatever is going to make you feel good. And I will see you guys next week.